excited. Let me take off my jewelry, take off everything. Daddy, take off your watch.
We both got the same watch. Let's leave it on.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on. Sorry, I'm just so excited because it's my first time trying Super Bowl. We're doing a mukbang today. I'm here with my sister Oyin.
Hi guys.
Oyin and I have done a video before. We did a video last year, Valentine's. So we're here to do a chit chat. CCJs, not to get them, how to stay away. We've gotten them, how in Oyin's case, how she appealed. In my case, how I didn't appeal and what the effects of those were. Just everything, finances and life and your 20s. So it's going to be a chit chat, but you're going to be able to pick random stuff from what we're talking about anyway. I hope you enjoy. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Yes. So tea time.
My thing is stayed now. Wow. Got the food from a company called Aqua. They do seafood boils. I have got a club 999 at the moment. So it's got lobster tail, corn on the cob, sausage in there, egg.
You guys actually don't know how excited I am.
I'm gonna it on camera, by the way. This is very awkward for me, but I'm gonna.
Neither have I. I actually never used to eat prawns. Like I used to stay away from prawns.
Really?
I used to hate prawns. And tell us about the journey on your CCJ. How did you get it?
Earlier this year, I was trying to get my finances in order.
Sorry, I make noises when I eat as well.
Earlier this year, I was trying to get my finances in order. So I basically said, okay, let me go through my credit score. Let me go through all of these things. Going through my credit score.
As you do.
I'm usually on top of my credit score. So my credit score had been 999 for God knows how long.
Listen, for your credit score to be 999, there must be something that you're doing.
So I went through and I saw that the credit score had dropped to 725. And I was like...
Wait, what? 75?
725.
725, okay.
And you know what's mad about that?
That's still good.
Not for me. I paid for a deeper Experian report. And in the deeper report, they kind of tell you where the CCJ is from and all of that stuff.
Anyway, I've got to mention, we are not financial experts.
Yes, at all.
Please, still do your research. Everything we're showing here is based on our experiences.
If it's not too spicy for you.
It is spicy, but I'm loving it. Okay. That's the Yoruba girl in me.
I love spicy.
We need that latter.
So I said to myself, okay, cool, I need to get a consent order. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to send an email to UK Parking Control to see how they will agree for me to get this CCJ removed. I asked them straight away, would you be able to, agree to a consent order? And I got an email back and the email said, sorry, no, we won't be able to. We did send you numerous letters, blah, 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 blah. I said to myself, wow, that's it then. That's it, that's 6 years of my life. Guys, CCJ that I didn't even get. Things that it deters you from even doing in this life for 6 years.
6 years.
You might as well send us to jail.
I said, one time I remember there was a job opportunity I was going for. Did the interview, got the job, everything. They're doing the credit check because obviously it's a financial sector. Oh, sorry, Miss Elegby, you didn't declare. Yeah, Elegby came up on Vitro or Vita, whatever they call that, scanning or credit check company go against our policy, so you can't get the job.
On a Friday, I remember speaking to my friend. It was actually Jummy. I spoke to Jummy about it, and I just said, Jummy, I'm just so pissed off. I never got this CCJ. Like, why is this going to be on my name for 6 years? Like, why is this happening? Blah, blah, blah. She said, Oyin, just leave it in God's hands. I think God used her to speak. I spoke to Jimmy on Sunday. The Monday, the next day, a random email from them saying, our head of department has said that if you can send in proof that you are not at home during the months, blah, 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 then we will agree for a consent order.
It's actually good.
I did that you pay the £100 fee, which is to send off the consent order to the courts, because what they do is they now send it to the courts on your behalf, which holds a stronger weight, basically, in it. Thinking, what? Like, I never really emailed them.
£100 better than £700.
Of course, I was ready to even pay £300. Look, I didn't mind. I said, you know what? This is actually God, because I did not do anything about this. But this was just step one. The court can still say no. Then proof, a letter from my sister saying that I was at their house during that period, which was technically true. Send that off to them ASAP. They now sent that off to the courts. But then during this period, COVID was creeping along, isn't it? So everything was just slower. So I sent this letter off in February. And I think I got my verdict back at the end of May. No further action is being taken. Your credit score should go back to 999.
Oh my days.
And we're removing this CCJ from your name.
So this is where there's a break in church and everybody just starts running around and there's drums and everyone starts singing hallelujah. The praise break.
What's crazy about all of that is that I literally could have just left it and done nothing about it. On top of that as well, yeah, they didn't really need to email me or call me to tell me that, you know what, if you can send proof. They basically prompted me, showed me how to do the consent order, and I would have never known. I would have just thought, do you know what, they've said no. Maybe I would have gone through solicitors. I could have also still lost. Do you know what I mean? But all the things that they said they would do, I did it myself. I actually sent the email myself. I went back on myself to find out how can I actually remove the CCJ from my name.
What did you look at in terms of, like, did you look at any drafts to get an idea of what you should put in the letter?
Yeah, I found a consent order draft online and I literally just copied it. And it literally started with...
This is why Google's your best friend, by the way.
And it was a very tedious process, I'll be honest with you. You even start thinking that, am I the careless one to even have got a CCJ? Because there's a negative stigma attached to a CCJ, by the way. It says that you're not on top of your stuff. Yeah. You're not on top of your finances. It says that you're not someone who pays attention to detail.
You're not trustworthy.
You're not trustworthy. Yeah. It was very deep. But by the grace of God, we both don't have CCJs, isn't it?
So mine, yeah. There was a uni house that me and my friends were supposed to be moving to.
First year.
Second year.
Yeah.
Student loans companies. And you know that they want to finish you anyway. So any way possible, they will. We didn't know that if one of us went to drop out of the whole process, we would have to be the ones to carry on her debt.
Oh no.
We didn't read
Oh
the contract.
yeah, no.
That's how the fourth girl now said, oh, I don't think I'll come back to uni ever again. And so she sent us through this. I think she sent us this by text. And we never heard from her till today, by the way.
Sorry?
Today. We haven't heard from her. So it's either we paid that or we look for somebody else to live in the room that she was supposed to be occupying. They couldn't find anybody else, so they now said that they're gonna find somebody for us. They just found one guy like this. So we're just like, this is messed up everything. We're not supposed to be living with a guy. But anyways, we said, well, we're gonna firm it for a year, right? You know when you're moving into uni, your parents help you drive up your stuff, blah blah blah. Get into the house now, we see the garden open. We see that there are pellet guns. And the guys that lived on the ground floor of the flat that we were gonna live in, they've been shooting the bottles. Like they kept it, they lined it all. Sorry, my gloves are dirty. They lined it all up on, like, you know when you line the fence, they put the bottles on the fence. Then we saw their gun and they were shooting the bottles. And so my parents were just like, and this is the place that you guys were going to live in. Then they now got upstairs in the flat. They looked around, they were just like, and you're even living with an Oyin guy. They were like, no, today's the day I'm going to move out of that house. That day, we found another house, we found another place to stay that was much cheaper. And it was for a private landlord. But obviously the student lettings company, they weren't going to let it rest. Because obviously now they've lost 3 rooms. So they wanted to make us pay for the fact that we are not moving in to their property. My dad and my godfather, that day, we sat down with them. This was weeks after that happened. We sat down with them, did a meeting. They said, no, they're going to put a CCJ on our name. But obviously, I think my parents thought that they were just saying that to scare us. A month later, received an email. They had lined up all our names, all our guarantors' names.
So all of you got a CCJ?
All of us got CCJ.
Even the guarantors?
Even the guarantors, they got CCJ.
None of you fought this? Not one of you?
None of us fought it. Because I was just, one, you're going for uni. What time do I have, and what do I know? What do I know? And this is where we have different stories, and that's why I thought it's just important for both of us to share different parts of our story. She fought hers, I didn't. To be honest, at that time I didn't know the cost. I didn't know the real cost of a CCJ, but I can tell you, credit cards X'd, because it's like a black mark on your record. Imagine your record just being plain white, and it just says this black dot, circle dot. That's just there.
Many black lines, just all over.
That's just there.
I mean, to be fair, 14 grand is a lot of money, and I was never gonna pay that. I was never paying that. Not in first year of uni, not now. So I don't know whether this is
You said, to be honest, 14 grand is a lot of money, and I was never gonna pay that.
So I don't know whether or not, like, everything I've said should just go in the bin, but I would not pay 14 grand. I think it's worth 6 years, if I'm honest. I think personally. But one thing I would say that you kind of hit on, and it makes a lot of sense, is that it both happen at different times in our lives. Like now, if I got a CCJ,
I'm more
it would really affect me till I'm 32.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Well, 33
oh,
now,
no.
innit?
Ew.
Yeah, it would really, really affect me, and there's so many things I want to do with my life from now. Like, this is real adulting. So I think...
You can't even get a property without your name.
Exactly. Well, to be fair, you can, but it's just longer, because the lenders now, you can't go through like a high street lender. You would have to go through a private lender. The rates that they will charge you, interest rates will be higher. So it's just long for you. So I would say that even if you've had a CCJ on your name for like a year, 2 years, you can still get it removed.
If I'd seen a video like this when I was younger,
Yeah,
maybe I would have caught it then.
exactly.
Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full, guys.
So I think whatever the case, do what you can to fight it. Even if it's £100 consent order, it's worth a shot. Anyone needs like wants to know in depth what I actually did, I'll let you know, because I find that it's a very lonely process as well.
Oh my god.
Like, it's embarrassing. You don't really want to share with people. At the same time, you don't want to share with people that can't help you.
Oh my days.
Like, it screams irresponsible. And that's not something you want to really carry on your head about town.
It feels like you've gotten down to your...
I had less than things that help you have a better credit score are things like being on the electoral roll. If you vote, then they see it as, okay, this person has a stable address, and they wrote, okay, cool. Paying bills on time. So do you have any deferred payments? Whether it comes to your phone bills, is there money? Yeah, any defaults on your name. If you don't pay your phone bill on time, like let's say EE for example, they're gonna it's gonna flag up. And this is something that if it continues to reoccur, it's going to have a big effect on your name. Your car finance. But sometimes it's just down to being unlucky, you know. Like, sometimes you have financial disputes with people who are adamant that they're going to bring you down. Like in your case, like, it doesn't mean that you're not good with money.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you're not good with money. There's a lot of people who have CCJs or terrible credit scores when they had no clue until they're about to buy a house. Or
that's when it flags up.
That's when it flags up.
So do a credit check.
Do a
first
credit check.
of all.
Do it today.
First, yeah.
Do it now. It's too key. You don't want to sort it out when
you have to sort it out. Yeah.
Because you've lost that house.
Yeah.
You've lost that car.
Yeah.
You know, you've lost that deal. You've lost that job. You don't want it. Recently I've been thinking, why have I not shot my shot on my career shot?
Listen to me. It's not only relationship shot that you'll be shotting on.
Listen,
let me
shoot my career shot.
What?
Let me DM. So I've just been begging it, and I don't even care.
Begging it.
I've just been begging it. Hi, and they're gonna. You know what's mad? They're actually gonna buoy you as well. They're gonna air you. They're gonna say no.
Yeah.
They're gonna say let's go for a coffee, but never really turn up.
Yeah.
They're gonna say let's have a Zoom call, but then say they double booked. So many things are gonna happen, but you just need to keep going. And I can't lie and say that God doesn't have a big part to play in all of that. He's the one that will align you and set you up. But I think before I got my last role, definitely had about 20 rejections in that year, and it was just March. 20 rejections.
How does that affect your mental?
Oh, listen, you start thinking you're unworthy. You start thinking that, is it that I'm unemployable?
Did you just write rejection on my
Literally,
forehead?
thinking, well, all of these hiring managers talking to each other about me because you lot would all allow me to get to final stage, and then none of you wanted me. Until I got the job that I got, and I thought, no, it was just timing. The key to saving more is earning more.
Fakasi.
That's it.
Simple.
And the key to earning more is believing
that you can
earn, and believing that you're worth more than you get,
and putting work to that belief as well, because let's not forget that there's qualifications that need to be had if you're going for certain roles as well.
And also understanding that there isn't a linear process for earning more. So I used to think if I'm on 30k, my next job has to be 35, then I'm winning. Then my next job after that has to be 42. Then my next job after that has to be 50. Why?
That's still very much how I think, by the way.
No. Why can't I go from 30k to 60? Why can't my salary double? No, why? No, because I want to explain that. Put in the comments below, why?
So now that we're talking about the different aspects and different decisions we made at different points of our lives, how do you think life has changed from when you were 21?
I think, I'm not someone who likes admin. I really hate admin. I really hate contesting letter. I know I just said I've done all of that, but I really hate it. That's why I schedule time in end of year, beginning of year, middle of year to do all of these things that I need to do because I don't enjoy it. But I feel like adulting, yeah, it's just every day there's something new to address. If it's not something to do with work, then it's something to do with where you live, then it's some sort of bill to pay, then it's the phone bill to pay. Like, the cycle, it just doesn't stop.
You just want to know what comes into your account and what your plans are financially for that month. And so you have to do admin. You have to sit down with your calendar and your calculator and your pen and your paper.
Yeah,
it's long.
I don't know if anyone else avoids looking at their bank account.
Oh my dear.
I don't want to know. That's between you guys.
I don't want to know.
Literally, you lot, and I'm talking to my finances, sort it out amongst yourself. Swear out, whether you want to come in or come in, that's not my business.
Barclays, Monzo, Metro, all of you. All of you. You guys.
All I know is that when I come back to use you, you better be available. Literally.
Oh
so it's just like, I realised 21, I didn't have to worry about that. I was getting student loan.
Yeah.
I think I had like, did you have a side job? Like,
yeah, I did.
The only thing I would have to worry about is going to work.
I don't know how to do
You don't know how you're going to tackle it. Basically.
Okay.
You need to... No, that's the wrong joint. That's the wrong joint.
Okay.
Then with this one,
yeah.
Olati, crack it. So,
okay.
Like bye.
Oh, King Geje.
And then, but don't. No, it's like you have to crack. So when you buy it, like that, it will break. And then it's like a little bit of a game. You put your finger through there, and then the meat starts coming out like this. We just look so red.
Crab.
Happy. Then,
yeah.
But I just think life just catches up with you. Just so many things that you're just. Sorry, at 21, this girl was throwing hall parties, by the way. This girl was throwing hall parties at 21.
That was the first and the last hall party that I ever threw. Maybe
she done
what? 21 comes to tea.
She done all white.
Yeah, and red. With a touch of red.
Really? I don't remember the red.
My family was in red. I was in red. So I came in white, and then later on I changed like gold. But my family was in red.
Look at that.
I know.
Life comes at you fast. Life actually comes at you fast. And in saying that, I feel like 30's round the corner. I'll be honest.
And I'm looking forward to it. Let me be honest.
That's nice. That's nice. Really? Why?
That's nice. When I see people share their experience, just this sense of, I'm older now, so I kind of have my SHIT together.
Okay.
I'm more sure of who I am, in a better space, career-wise. Whereas I feel like your 20s is just everyday higgy, something you had tomorrow. Like, why? Yeah. Why? You fill up. I'm actually full up.
I'm excited to get older, but at the same time, I feel like, I don't know why people think that it gets easier. I would love it to be easier. I would love if my hardest days are behind me. There's gonna be more, life is gonna come at us faster.
Yeah.
In a good way or in a bad way, but there's gonna be so much more. So I'm just not trying to run there. I'm just trying to take steps.
I'm not running there, and I definitely don't think it gets easier, by the way. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that where it feels like with 20s, you're still uncertain about a lot of things. In your 30s, I don't know, I just get this feel of 30s is where it's at. There's just this clarity and this certainty of...
Yeah, this sense of becoming, like you've
becoming, It goes higher from there. 40s, they say life begins at 40. 50s, they say life that even only starts at 50. So it's just like, I'm excited. I'm not in a rush to get there. But I'm not scared either to get there. In fact, I'm waiting to carry that 3-0 balloon. I might even have another whole party for the fun of it.
I think we should.
Married or not, you know what I mean?
Guys, look at this. Look at this.
And then look at this.
Look at it.
Okay, yeah.
It's too pretty.
So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our video. If there's anything we said that you didn't necessarily agree with, please write it in the comment section below.
We'd love to know.
Let's start a conversation. If there's anything that you did agree with, also let us know. The food that we ate was from Crab Club. I will also leave all their details in the description box.
Below.
And Oyin's details below as well. Last words, Oyin, before we go back home.
No, just shoot your career shot, man. Honestly, like 2021, we're not doing it anymore. We've had such a tough 2020. Let's go and get it in 2021. Let's go and get it in December.
We're gonna chase our bag.
Let's chase it.
We're both tired because we've just boxed down a whole box tray of food. The nigga-itis is really eating me right now. I am going to sleep. I don't know what we're going to do.
I'm probably gonna sleep as well.
Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.
Bye guys.